Once upon a time in a small village lived an elderly woman with silver hair and a face lined with gentle wrinkles. Her eyes were bright and kind, and everyone in the village loved her because she was always cheerful, even when life was difficult. She lived alone in a little house beneath the big banyan tree. Her husband had died many years before and she had no children, yet she never complained. She sat under the tree, talked to people, and always smiled. The villagers worked hard. Some were farmers, some carpenters, others sold goods in the market. Sometimes the rains failed and the crops withered. Sometimes people fell ill and could not work. Life was not easy and many villagers felt worried or sad. One day a young woman named Radha came to see the old lady. Radha was crying, her face full of worry. "I don't know what to do," she said. "My husband went to the city to find work, but he hasn't sent any money. My children are hungry and I am afraid." The old lady looked at Radha and smiled softly. "Sit down, my child," she said. "Tell me, what do you think will happen?" Radha wiped her tears. "I don't know. I feel like bad things will happen. What if my husband cannot find work? What if he forgets about us?" The old lady shook her head gently. "When we think bad thoughts, we feel worse. But if we think good thoughts, we feel better and sometimes good things happen." Radha asked, "But how can I think good thoughts when everything looks so bad?" The old woman smiled again. "Let me tell you a story." Radha listened closely as the old lady began. Once there was a poor man who had nothing. No food, no money, no family. He sat by the river and cried. An old woman came to him and asked, "Why are you crying?" "I have nothing. How can I be happy?" the man replied. The old woman smiled. "You have the river, the trees, the sun. Look around, you have beauty and life. If you think about what you lack, you will always be sad. But if you think about what you have, you will find peace." The man listened and slowly his tears stopped. He began to see the good things around him. From that day his life began to change, not by magic but because he changed his thinking. The old lady looked at Radha and said, "You see, my dear, the man's life changed because he changed his thoughts. When we think positively, our hearts feel lighter and we can face problems better." Radha thought about the story. "Will my thinking really change my life?" she asked. The old woman smiled gently. "Yes. If you wake each morning and tell yourself, 'Today will be a good day. I will find the strength to care for my children and wait for my husband with hope,' you will carry hope into your day. If you only dwell on what might go wrong, you will feel sad and weak. That first step, changing your thoughts, is important." Radha nodded slowly. "I understand. I will try to think good thoughts from now on." She left the old lady's house with a lighter heart. Every day she remembered the advice and would wake saying to herself, "Today will be a good day." She worked hard, cared for her children, and prayed for her husband's safe return. A few weeks later Radha received a letter from her husband. He had found work in the city and was sending money home. Overjoyed, she ran to the old lady's house to share the news. The old woman smiled and nodded. "You see, my dear," she said, "when we think positively, we invite good things into our lives. Problems will always come, but if we face them with a hopeful heart, we can overcome them." Soon other villagers heard of the old lady's wise words. Many came to her with their troubles and she gave them the same simple advice: "Think good thoughts and good will come." The villagers loved her even more, for her words had changed their lives. She had taught them the power of positive thinking.